Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be playing in some more new makeup. I got my hands on the new M.Ph Foundation and I really wanted to give this a go, along with the One Size Base Thinner in Bronze, the new Patrick Ta Concealer. We just got a lot of good stuff and I'm super excited to get going. So yeah, if you want to see what look we create, then just keep on watching. All right, so starting off, I'm gonna try to pull my hair up just a little to get it out my face, and that way we can play with the product without hair in the face. As you can see, my face is extremely dry, so I'm gonna go in with the One Size Hydro Sculpt moisturizer. I've tried this before in another video and I really did like it, and then I thought since we're using the base thinner, I'll just go ahead and use his moisturizer too to see how well they work together. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quickly. You guys know nothing has changed with my brow routine. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Ear, nose, throat.
And she was like, start it now. Some hands of them. And so when we went for that,
all right, so brows are already on, face is moisturized. We're gonna move into the base thinner from One Size. I was super excited to try this out because he has the original color, which is like the translucent pearlesque one, and then this one is the bronze one. So I'm excited to try it out. So I'll let you kind of see what it looks like. It's a nice bronzy color. So you can use this to mix in with your foundations to thin it out. You can use it as a base. This is a 3-in-1 primer, mix in medium and serum that adds an instant glow. And you can customize foundation. It improves hydration and visibly reduce lines. So you can mix this in with your foundation to kind of thin it out. If you have a thicker foundation or a heavier coverage foundation and you're like, I want it to be a little bit thinner for the lighter coverage days, you can mix this in there and it will thin it out for you and will also give you a nice glow. So I'm here for it. Initially when I saw this, it reminded me of the MAC Hyper Real foundation, except it was not as like pigmented and gold as the MAC one, but still gave the same type of concept. This actually feels really good on the skin, not gonna lie. Just gonna do a little bit to see how it feels and kind of do a side-by-side comparison. So this is what it looks like compared to the normal side without any of the extra glow. It just adds like a boost of radiance. It feels really good on the skin. And I like the bronzy aspect that it gave to it. So yeah, so far so good. Let's go ahead and do this side. So far, so good. It feels really good. My skin feels definitely nice, moisturized, hydrated, and I like the glow. So here is where the audio cut out. I'm so sorry, but we're going to be doing a voiceover from here on out because this is some great film and I love how it came out. And the footage looks amazing. So this is the new M.Ph Serum Foundation, and I got the color 280 or 280. I'll leave it in the bottom box down below. But this is what the packaging looks like, and this is the color match. I was thoroughly impressed about the color match in the shades and how it blended out. It looks just like skin. It blended out super easy. This is a really good match, and I'm very, very happy that I got this match correct. It looks like second skin, and that's what I wanted to show you. That's why I kind of did one side first, and then we complete the other side because it just looks so good, healthy, skin-like. It looks really good, and that's what I'm saying here. This and out the other side, and then we're going to move into concealer. I was so excited to try this concealer out. This is the Patrick Ta concealer, and I got two different shades because you guys know I like to even out as well as brighten, and Patrick Ta just never does me any wrong. So I'm always going to ride with Patrick Ta on his products because he does really, really, really well with them. The colors that I got from the Patrick Ta concealers, I got Tan Golden Neutral number 5 in Tan Golden number 2, and that's the one that I use to brighten. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys kind of watch me blend it out, apply it, and then we'll come back and chop it up about how I loved how it laid on the skin. Let's also go over the claims. This is a medium natural concealer, natural finish concealer. It's a long-wearing liquid concealer with buildable medium coverage that quickly brightens and blurs the under eyes and complexion. It has vitamin E in it. It's supposed to be really, really good for the skin, and I absolutely loved it. The reason that I paired these two together, because the M.Ph is a serum-based foundation, and I felt like it gave skin, and Patrick's Haus products are very skin-like, so I felt like these two would go so well together. And that's a little sneak peek. I think they did. See what I mean? It looks just like skin. I love the glowy, dewy look that it gives. It's not overly done. You can build this stuff up though, so if you want to get more fuller coverage and just kind of set down with a matte powder, that will bring down some of the shine. But you know, I am a normal to dry, so I love to start off with the glow and mattify where I don't want shine, but I love how these two play together. And here we're just brightening with the lighter one to give a little more oomph and contrast to the makeup. Alright, so now we're just going to take the foundation brush that we used earlier and kind of blend over where the concealer and the foundation meet. And I'm just kind of raving right here about how I love how it looks and how it just looks like skin, and it's so gorgeous. So that's the gist of this little summary right here. So we're going to move on to the next new product. So we have the Haus Lab Sculpt Stick. We tried this in another video. I can't remember if I posted that video, but I did try this out before and the color was a little too dark. So I have a taper here, if I'm not mistaken, and I love how precise you can get with this contour stick, and I also love how blended, how you can blend this out and it's so soft. I usually don't go straight into my face with these type of products. I usually take a brush, so that's why you see me switch over to a brush, because I feel like you have more control. The base does not move, and you just get more control with blending and making it seamless and polished without harsh lines. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Then we're going to take the One Size setting powder in Ultra Peach, and we are going to set underneath the eye and just everywhere that we applied the concealer to the highest points of the face to get more of that matte look. And to set the rest of the face, we're going to go with the Saie setting powder, the pressed powder. I really love this Saie powder. It gives like a nice golden glow to the skin without it looking like glitter. If you like the matte mineralized skin finish, you will absolutely love this. I feel like this is very similar in formula, in texture, how it feels, the look that it gives. So yeah, and this is also a clean as well. And this one is in the number 5 powder. To bronze the skin, we're going to go in with another one of my favorites. This is the Haus Labs bronzer in Jatoba Sun. I absolutely love the tone and the color of this bronzer. I feel like I use it in a lot of my videos. So, you know, same old, same old. It's been a while since I've done a voiceover, so this is so like throwback. Such a throwback moment. All right, the next new product is from Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty Quad, and I got it in Roseberry. I've had this for a while. I just never pulled it out to play with it, and today was the day that I was playing with it. And I took the peach colors and kind of mixed them together and applied it to the cheeks, the two colors at the bottom. And I loved how it looked. It gave like a nice rosy, peachy look, but also kept it soft. So I didn't want to do too much on the eyes, so I grabbed the Patrick Ta medium palette, and I'm gonna take the middle shades, like the number 4 and number 3 and number 4 in the middle palette, and we are just going to apply it to the lid and kind of blend it into the crease. I didn't want to do too much because I really wanted to focus on the concealer and the foundation. So this was like a very simple, straightforward look to make it look seamless. Also gonna wrap it around to underneath the lash line and then go in with, well, you'll see what we go in with next. So I was talking so much mess about this lash curler, and I think I posted it on TikTok about the Shiseido lash curler, and I'm eating my words because when I curled my lashes this time with it, it made them stand up straight to attention, and I absolutely love that lash curler now. Then I got to try out the Urban Decay mascara, the tubing mascara, because they sent me some in PR, and I absolutely love it. It gave nice definition and separation. It's a really good mascara, so I don't know, maybe I will become a mascara girly and not a lash girly. I don't know, you know, it's gonna help me out and make it look like I got lashes, okay? This lash mascara is gonna be really good for somebody that has really good lashes, wants to build volume. It's kind of like the push-up bra for your lashes. And then for my lips, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and Tint Brown Liner, and then the Sephora Matte Brown eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner to get me a nice nude-based lip. And then we go in with the Fenty lip balm in, I think it's called It's Fussy, or glazed donut. It's glazed donut. We use glazed donut on the lip, and then we're gonna go with the Patrick Ta lip gloss to complete the look. Then we're gonna go in with the Saie setting spray. This is their new setting spray. I used it in a previous video as well, and I've really been enjoying this setting spray. It keeps the skin looking natural and fresh. It does give a little bit of glow, and then I'm just kind of reinforcing the Huda blush to the cheeks because, you know, with blending and spraying, you kind of lose a little of the intensity. And go over the products that we use today all over the face to kind of sum up how we feel. I love how the makeup looks. It looks so pretty. That's kind of the gist of what I'm saying here. I love how it looks, starting off with the One Size liquid bronzer. Not liquid bronzer, base thinner. I absolutely love how this looks. Again, it reminded me of the MAC Hyper Real foundation, just not as pigmented on the metallic side. But I absolutely love it. It gives a nice glow. It's going to be perfect for spring and summertime. So if you're looking for that extra boost of hydration, glow, thinning out a product, this is going to be for you. I definitely loved it, and it will be in rotation for sure. Then the M.Ph Foundation. I really did love this. It's very nice. It's beautiful. It blended out seamless. The colors are really good. It gave a natural glow to the skin. If you are like a no makeup type of girl, this is going to be for you. If you're wanting to ease into makeup and you like the radiant skin look, this is going to be for you as well. And I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to use it again. It reminds me of the Patrick Ta foundation, just not as glowy. So yeah, if you like Patrick Ta, more than likely you'll like this. Then the concealers, I absolutely adore the concealers. They went on so creamy, so good. They blended out beautifully. The colors are really good. I love how I can even out with one without it looking crazy bright, just kind of like an everyday makeup look. And then I love that I was able to get a brighter look. It definitely is going to go extremely well with his foundation, and I'm excited to pair the two together to build a whole face. I can't wait to see if he comes out with powders and all of that other good stuff like loose powders to set set, but those concealers would definitely be in rotation. And then the Haus Labs contour stick, I absolutely love that as well. It blends it out really nice. I did like the formula from when I tried it the first time. I just feel like I had the wrong color. It went a little bit too deep, but this one worked out really good. It's convenient, it's small, it's quick. You could throw it in your bag and it's not going to take up space. And I love the tone of it, so this is definitely going to stay in my rotation, and that's the tone of it that I was speaking about. And then the Huda Beauty blushes. I love the quad. It is a little bulky, but the colors are very pretty. Out of the whole quad, I probably would use just the bottom two shades. The one up the top is a little bit too fair, and then the one in the corner top has a little bit of like a rosy pink shimmer to it. I probably wouldn't use that on my cheeks, but you can if you love the color. Most definitely use it as a blush topper. You can use it as eyeshadow. You can place it almost anywhere on the face. It's just I gravitate towards the colors at the bottom, so that's exactly why I got it. But it is a nice formula blush. So if you're looking for like a nice peachy all-in-one type of blush quad, this is going to be for you. And then the Urban Decay Nude Tubing Mascara, I really enjoyed it. I feel like on the no makeup days, I'm going to be really gravitating towards this because it builds up on the lashes so well, especially when I curl it with the Shiseido Lash Curler. So, you know, they're going to go hand in hand. I think that's what I'm saying right there. So I'm super excited because the tubings are mascaras are really, really good. You don't have to like rub and tug at your eye to get it off. It releases with warm water, and that's what I really like about the tubing mascaras. And they did send me the platinum one and a brown one, and I cannot wait to play with the platinum one and to do like this fire look that I have in mind. That's probably gonna be on TikTok, but I'm super excited about that. So yeah, definitely try out the tubing mascaras if you are looking into a new mascara. It was very, very good, and I might turn into a baddie with no falsies. So yeah, that is it. I'm so sorry that the audio got cut off. I now have to check my audio, but please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that post notification bell so you stay up to date every time I upload and you don't miss an upload. And yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do the next video. I'm about to record it today, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. We have sneak peeks. That's what I'm showing you now about what the next video is going to be. So yeah, I look forward to seeing my next video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.